Welcome back to the channel. And today I'm gonna be reviewing one of my favorite horror sequels, Child's Play 2. I'm gonna be revisiting Child's Play 2. If you know, I'm revisiting this whole franchise. I have just um revisit Child's Play, the remake and the original, and today we'll be revisiting Child's Play 2. If you're wondering what's on the background of the TV, that is my PS4 background. My PS4 background is Chucky, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, I just finished watching Child's Play 2. My opinion has not changed on this film. It's amazing. It's amazing slasher. And again, you gotta think, like realistically, think about that, Child's Play 2 came out of a time where slashers were starting to go down. Their popularity was starting to dwindle, I guess you could say. Um, Child's Play 2 is amazing. You start off with the positives. That's really, there's no negatives for me. Positives, Chucky, Chucky's look, the best look. Chucky has the best look I have seen. And I love how Brad really brings his A game. He's really found his niche with this character, and I just love how we're getting right into it. It reminds me of Halloween 2, 1981. It's just straight to the point. It's simple. It's short and sweet. You know what you're getting. You know what I mean? It's very much in your face, but it has the right pacing and just everything folds out very well. And I think it's one of the best slashers of all time, specifically one of the best sequels of all time in any genre, because you're starting off on a right note. Child's Play 1. Child's Play 1 was this slow boiled pressure cooker of a type, pressure cooker of a film. Then you go to Child's Play 2, and it's really in your face, action packed, just a fun ride. And I think that really works for Child's Play 2. That's part of its charm, and I love that. Child's Play 2, you have a new character named Kyle. I think she works very well with Andy. Like, those two characters match very well, and they gel very well. Chucky has some of the best kills in the franchise in this. I wouldn't say the gore is there, but the kills are definitely there. Like the eyeball kill with the machine, iconic stuff. And Child's Play 2, this is my opinion, only. Child's Play 2 has some of the best iconic moments in the whole franchise. You can fight me on that. I mean that. Child's Play 2, back-to-back iconic moment. When Kyle finds out that Chucky's alive and she gets attacked. When Chucky's thrown through the windshield, iconic. When Chucky kills who was she? The person around the orphan place, that woman. Chucky says, "It's amazing," and stabs her. Iconic. Even when Kyle drives off from the firefighters in that place, iconic. The scene where Chucky, buries Tommy, iconic. And I love that scene. And I love that scene where Chucky is burying Tommy, because he's just having fun. Like, Chucky's having fun in this one. Like, he's not taking anything seriously. Like, he wants to kill Andy. Like, he wants to kill Andy and Kyle, and really anybody that stands in his way, but he really don't care if he kills them or not. You know what I mean? Like, he just wants to get his job done, and that's really what he wants. I think Child's Play 2, it's one of the best in the franchise to me. And I don't know if I said this in the video, but Child's Play 1, Child's Play 2, Bride of Chucky, and Curse, they're the best in the whole franchise. And they're the best in the franchise. Child's Play 2 is so perfect. So many iconic moments. The story's awesome. Alex Vincent does a really good job in this. I feel like he really stepped up his game in this. So much great stuff. So much great stuff. How's it hang and feel? There's so much iconic, memorable moments in Child's Play 2. And really, Child's Play 2 is starting to get more talked about more than any other Chucky film. And I think that's really good. Because Child's Play 2, it's a must watch. Like if you've never seen Child's Play 2, and maybe if you own, if you only seen the first one, you need to see the second one. Because you don't, if you have to watch part 3, you don't have to watch Bride. I do recommend Bride. Bride's amazing, but Child's Play 2, you can just watch and say, perfect. Child's Play 2 to me really set something up. Really set something up, and they didn't go in the direction I thought in Child's Play 3, which I will get into Child's Play 3 later, because anyway, Child's Play 2. Child's Play 2 amazing. The poster, it's amazing. The story is amazing. The score is amazing. And I was really listening to the score, and I'm like, because the score, I love how the score sometimes changes, like it changes with the atmosphere and the mood. And I may be the only fan that kind of noticed this, and I may be the only fan that noticed this, but I forgot what scene it was, right? I forgot what scene it was in Child's Play 2, but if you listen closely, there is one note of the Bride of Chucky score. Now, Bride of Chucky did come later. I know that. I know my Chucky films. But I'm thinking maybe Bride of Chucky was inspired by Child's Play 2 score, because there's that one note. If you go back and watch Child's Play 2, listen to that score. Listen to it. If you watch Child's Play 2 and Bride are my most watched, so I would know this small detail. And I thought that was pretty cool. I never noticed that before. There's that one small note. That sounds like that one score from Bride. And I thought that was really cool. So there's that, Child's Play 2 is my favorite in the franchise. Like, I could throw Child's Play 2 in any day. And I can remember Child's Play 2. I can remember it so fondly. The opening scene, again, iconic. When Chucky is, getting cleaned up, I guess you could say. When Chucky, gets, lightning comes out of his eyes. The scene where the good guy worker, gets strangled by the plastic bag, I think it was. I love the scene where, Andy is talking, I think, to the counselor of the foster place. He's like, and the foster guy is trying to tell Andy it was just a dream. And then you have the foster parents, basically talking to Andy. So there was a lot of, fun stuff in this film. And I can just, like I said, and I was showing examples, I can remember everything about this film. If you say, well, what was that one scene? I could probably tell you. I could tell you every single scene. That's how many times I've seen Child's Play 2. It's just a perfect horror film, a perfect slasher. I didn't realize how short it was until now, but I really liked it as short. It's short and it's sweet. And the ending, the ending is really amazing. When Chucky gets that knife hand, when Chucky's on that little cart, and he's going to do anything to get what he wants, and that's really what he's doing. He's doing anything he wants. Like, he will get to Andy, and you just see him on that little cart thing, and he's just getting it. He's just getting it on that cart, and that amazes me. And Child's Play 2 still holds up. The animatronic and the puppeteering still holds up. I think the animatronic and the puppeteering is better in Child's Play 2 than Child's Play 3. I think the puppeteering and the animatronics are better in Child's Play 2 than they are in C. It's really mind-blowing, Even in Curse, I think the animatronics and puppeteering, they're okay. But Child's Play 2... Child's Play 2, this is my opinion, Child's Play 2 out of the whole franchise, even Part 1 still holds up, but my opinion, Child's Play 2's animatronics and puppeteering and how they did everything still holds up. You know, you can compare it to, let's say, Seed Chucky, for example. And which animatronic puppeteering will come out on top for me will be Child's Play 2. It's just perfect, start to finish. Chucky's look is amazing, and again, there's so many things I wish they would bring back to the look of Chucky. And one thing I love about Chucky in Child's Play 2 is his eyes. His eyes are piercing blue. You can really see how blue his eyes are in the scene where Chucky is like tying up Andy. His eyes are so blue, and I wish they would have brought that back in Child's Play 3. Which I will get to Child's Play 3 later on, in another video, of course. But that's something I've always wanted them to bring back in this franchise is very bright blue eyes. And I wanted Chucky to age again like he did in the first film. And I think they could have did that with Child's Play 2. You know, they could have Chucky age in Child's Play 2 because he was becoming more human throughout the film. And as I think about it, I think that would have been pretty cool. You know, to have Chucky age in Child's Play 2, that would have been really cool. That would have made Child's Play 2 really awesome. Like, it's awesome already, but if you had Chucky aging throughout the film, that would be awesome. But I think maybe budget and stuff could have played a part in it, because again, this was the first Universal Chucky film, so they probably wanted to see how good this one does, which I always found that funny. You know, again, I'm getting off topic, but you know how Universal goes, Child's Play 2 is a success, and we just got this franchise, and then they go to Child's Play 3, and basically kill the franchise for a couple of years. That just amazes me, like how stupid Universal was. Universal was stupid back then, you know. They said, well, Chucky made a lot of money in Child's Play 2, so we're just gonna pump out Child's Play 3 and rush it out. You can't rush a film out, same thing today. But again, I'm talking a lot about Child's Play 3 because I got some strong opinions about that film, which, again, in another video, I will revisit that one. But this is the Child's Play 2 video. Child's Play 2, excellent film. You know, my opinions change on films constantly. You know, my opinions change, for example, on, let's say, Halloween H2O, for example. My opinions change on Friday the 13th Part 2. But my opinions will always stay pure and will always stay the same for Child's Play 2. And will always have the love for Child's Play 2. Child's Play 2 is my favorite. You know, if I had to, you know, be on a desert island, if I was only allowed to take one film with me onto a desert island, I would pick Child's Play 2. Because Child's Play 2 is so entertaining, and so fun, and so memorable. But that is my revisiting of Child's Play 2. If you did enjoy the video, big thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're new. Please turn on post notifications. And please comment, what is your favorite Chucky film? And have you seen Child's Play 2 and did you enjoy it? Catch everyone in the next video.